That was an interesting ending to the song. I think I've ever actually listened to that. But welcome in, everyone. Hopefully you're having a great day. Be a quick ad break in a minute because that's how this works. Jen, signing Stan, welcome in, folks. Hopefully you're doing well. I might have to actually go like comb my hair before I get on webcam. I just woke up like 2 hours ago. So the longest outro ever. Yeah, I was waiting for like, is this gonna end? I was like, I could see that. I could see the time still ticking down on the song, so I kind of knew. But not been an MC today, so I'm gonna play along. Sounds good. Good job, dog. Proud of you. Bailey is making her presence known. You know what that means now, though? You don't get to sit in your perch anymore. We can't have that. No. Oh, shush. Behave yourself. Oh my gosh. Don't take my headphones with you, dog. Yes, hopefully everyone's doing well. Back talk, yeah. She loves her back talk. We're not supposed to have the back talk. So, while the ad break is running, well, I don't know if either of you are gonna get an ad break anyways. Bailey, shush. I'm gonna go deal with her, and then we'll turn the webcam on. So give me a couple minutes, and then we'll get started. I think. Mwah. You gonna say hi to people? More than just that. Say hi. 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 On the ground. I'll be right back. Pew, 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 pew.
The Druid Gen gifted a tier 1 sub to Sinning Stan. They have given 13 gift subs in the channel.
I missed a gifted sub. Bailey missed a gifted sub too. Thank you so much for gifting that sub, Jen. Really appreciate that. No ads. Although maybe you had ad block before, I don't know. Bailey. No. Bailey. Bed. Don't be like that. All right, let's see. I think I got everything running. Let's do that. Hello. Howdy hey, howdy ho. Welcome to the show. Ugh. It's always weird with this webcam. I need to fix my monitors as well, which is also making it weird because like my monitor's tilted downwards a little bit because this monitor arm is not the best. So I'm gonna put these monitors probably back on their original stands. But hello. I think is that fine? Do that. Am I in the middle? I think I'm in the middle. Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well today. We are going to be doing castle stuff today. I have not been on this week. It was a long week. I guess it's technically last week now because it's Sunday, but it was a long week. We'll say that. So, do I like that height? I mean, my head's right in the middle. I almost prefer that. There's more of me in it. Weirdly enough, I think it's supposed to be like your head's supposed to be like right in the middle or something, but I don't know what I'm talking about with webcams. I only think I know. We're in 1.21.11. Yep. Single player. Yeah, I ended up working, so I canceled the Wednesday stream for a lot of reasons, but the biggest one being I worked late. I think I worked like Tuesday. I worked an additional like 3 or 4 hours in the evening. I did something similar on Wednesday, and then I basically worked Thursday and Friday all overtime. I ran out of hours basically by Wednesday or like early Thursday. So I think I ended up doing in total over the last 2 weeks about like 18 or 19 hours of overtime. This last week especially, so I have not had time to do like anything. I have been trying to survive. So there we go. we are going to see what is next. Woo. Hello? Why did that take me forever? Yeah, I mean, the good part for me, you know, typically with people like me who are salaried, exempt employees, is that you don't get paid for overtime, usually. But the company I work for pays overtime, so I will get paid for all of that time. Which is nice. So it wasn't, you know, wasn't a waste. Or doesn't really feel like a waste, I guess. So anyways, what we're doing today in here is I want to put in the staircases here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what is that? 8 towers? So we got 8 staircases to make. Some of these will be really easy, some of them won't be, but I want to see over in the creative world. How did I do this? Feeling like I might have a lot of sick time next week. I had problems I thought were fixed just coming back. Oof, I'm sorry. Yeah, sick time, no bueno. Do you get like actual, are you saying sick time as in like taking time off? Like a PTO that's actually sick time? I say that because like places that when I think of sick time, I think of like work giving sick time, and most places nowadays don't give actual like sick time. They just give, they call PTO, paid time off. The company I work for does actually give sick time though, so we actually have a dedicated like actual dedicated amount of, you earn this number of hours a month or whatever, which is nice compared to a lot of companies in the modern era. So we start this right in front. So what we need are the brick stairs are what we need. The boss does the payroll manually, so he finds it easier just to pay us rather than have to recalculate tax and stuff. Fair enough. And the UK employer does the taxes. So, I mean, we get taxes taken out of our paychecks, but there's just all kinds of tax rules in the US where like the amount you get taken out is like a guess as to what you owe, and there's all kinds of like exemptions and deductions and blah 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 blah. Like that's why individuals have to fill it out at the end of the year, because you might typically pay like, a lot of people pay more in taxes during the year. More gets taken out during the paycheck, and then they get a refund later. If you have like a typical like 9 to 5 or hourly job, it's typically how it works. So it's different from if you're self-employed. So, all right, I think we just need these stairs, and we need that, which I have plenty of those. So. Yeah, I mean they calculated based off of like what the tax brackets are. I would think. I don't know for sure, but the amount that gets taken out of my paycheck is usually pretty close or a little more. It's just when you go to fill things out, they don't necessarily know all the ins and outs of like all the different deductions and exemptions that you can have. So it's more complicated than it should be. So grab that. For instance, we got a much bigger. I've already done my. Our taxes don't take very long to do individually, so I've already done mine for the year. But we got a larger than usual refund because employer takes out the appropriate amount of taxes based off the tax brackets. But one of the things they don't take into account for is one of the things in the U.S. that is a deduction is if you have a mortgage, the interest that you pay on your mortgage is all tax deductible. That plus property taxes are all tax deductible things. I'll move this out of my way. That an employer doesn't necessarily know anything about. So uh-oh. I don't know why I did it this way, not just like on the ground. Yeah, because then tax-wise you have state and federal taxes, and sometimes local taxes, but typically just state and federal returns. Done mine too and got my refund. Nice. Don't understand any of it. It's very complicated. If I get your state refund, you've been owed for the last 4 years? Jeez. That took a while to get to you. Was there a dispute or something? Because normally it's pretty automatic. That's when I fill mine out. To be fair, I've used TurboTax for forever. The entire time I've filed taxes. So the one benefit of TurboTax is that it's very easy to get your refund or whatever, to file things as well. Even if they do now charge you an arm and a leg to use their software. H&R Block, fair enough. It's interesting that it took 4 years then. As far as the working age, they made it very simple here. The only time an employee has to think about it is if they have 2 jobs. They've even made side hustles easy now, where an employee might have a hobby business, yeah. Content creation, for instance, would be considered a side business. I would think. When I claim it, it's typically just like self-employment income. The message, I ain't got my refunds. A few days later, I got a saying, we saw you haven't gotten a refund for 2023. Go to this website and send us your ID. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They should be able to do a better job about that. I always get weary when someone says send us your ID as well. It's like, typically it's fine, but like it feels wrong. It's like, you trying to scam me? It's my immediate thought is scammer, but it's the state government. It's not. Well, depends on who you ask, but I would say it's not. I think we're gonna do that for now. Not dirt. I just want a piece of dirt. So I did, and they were like, you goofed up on your taxes. This is what you're really getting back. So I got 2 direct deposits and 2 checks in the mail. 2 direct deposits and 2 You're saying they gave you the same refund 4 times? Or it was 4 different methods? Or was it 4 different years? That is wild. Was it like, was it the same amount every time, or was it different amounts? Because you just may have been owed a lot more than you thought. But I was saying earlier, like one of the things is that mortgage interest is a deduction, and then there's a thing in the U.S. called like a standard deduction, which is essentially, instead of like going through each and every one of your expenses, do this. That's right. You can just take a blanket like standard. Here's the amount of deduction I will have for my taxes, and every year I typically do the standard deduction because I don't normally have anything that's like itemized enough that hits the standard deduction limit. This year was different because of we have a mortgage and there's interest on that, and then there's property taxes, and that stuff alone was more than the standard deduction. So it was a lot more, actually. This is Diet Coke, by the way, in case you're seeing a glass. People tend to think it's things that aren't that. It's Diet Coke, I promise. It's not something else. I'm gonna go see what the staircase is doing in here. So we went like this before, up to here, and this is all just the brick. Yeah. I do also want to maybe screenshot that. Four different returns. It was all different amounts. Okay, it was 4 different turns. Okay. That makes sense then. I'm glad they got you what you were owed then, finally. I've never had issues with Maryland with taxes, but our taxes aren't very difficult. So like the most difficult part of our taxes is the content creation stuff. And even that's not that difficult. So, because I claim all the stuff that I earn, which is not a lot, but it's enough that I need to claim it. So. Oh my goodness. This can actually be dirt block. Making me want to build my own castle now, but I plan to make that the last thing in the city, so I'll have to show some self-control. I mean, I always go for no self-control, you know, just have at it. But no, more just like starting projects whenever you feel like it. That's just my general philosophy, though. I'm different like that, I guess. For better or for worse. Take the Etho method. There we go. Okay, and then this is all supposed to be this. Not that. This might be stairs. And I don't remember where the next staircase starts. It might be here, honestly. I have a feeling it's there. Yeah, something like that. I should go look in the other world. I'm pretty sure it's there. Yeah, it's right here. Yep. And it just goes all the way up to here, and then we just do that and cap this off. Still have a bunch of houses to build, school, another church, corn exchange. I want to finish the city wall, so planning to keep me amused before I start on the castle. Yeah, that's fair. Even then, I mean, for me, it's also just a lot about inspiration, right? It's like, yes, there's plenty of things to do, but I'm not particularly inspired to do said things. Then, if I'm inspired to do something else, I'm probably gonna go do that other thing for a while. But it's just how my mind works. Don't know if I particularly like this staircase. I don't know if it's a particularly like stable staircase, but it is a staircase. What did I do incorrectly here? I know that's correct. I know that's right. Did that. Something's wrong here. Did I maybe do that instead? I did, yeah, because the stairs are being weird. Okay. Wrong world. One of them. It got really warm, yeah. Yesterday was a really nice day. I actually spent some time outside. Our driveway and sidewalk, it's not a mess per se, but there's this, like on our driveway, there's a solid like 3 or 4 inches of like dirt and mulch and whatever that's gradually migrated onto the driveway. So we have like 3 or 4 inches of driveway that's not accessible right now. So I was spending a little bit of time yesterday trying to find. I've never known where the edge of the driveway is on one side. It's been like that since we bought the house. It just got a little worse and a little worse over time. So I spent like an hour or so yesterday trying to find the edge of the driveway, and I don't know if I found the edge of the driveway. I stopped where I thought looked like the edge of the driveway. I can't keep falling off. Oh my gosh. But I also think it's very possible that I didn't find the edge of the driveway, because where I think the edge is, there is where I think the asphalt stops, but what looks like, and Emma thought that maybe this is just some cracked asphalt, some really old ones. It looks like concrete to me. Right on the edge, it's under the dirt. So I don't know what it is, but I just kind of stopped there, cleaned up where I was at, and I'm like, okay, it's been an hour. I figured we were gonna go do something else at that point. Hit a guardrail, yeah. 78 Fahrenheit. Wow. Yeah, it was like 60. I think the high was 61 yesterday. I just want to get all the villagers installed before they force the nerfed villagers, or is it just librarians on us? City is my capital. Oh, is there gonna be nerfed villagers? I haven't kept up with that. I was gonna exhaust be friend from my bedroom this morning. That's my proof that spring is here. Yeah. Technically the start of spring's in 3 weeks. It's March 1st today, so. I just went out to spray a wasp outside my window. That's how I know spring is here. Yeah, it's supposed to be, I think, here next week. I'll look at my phone real quick. Starting next weekend, highs are going to be in the 70s Fahrenheit here, which is nice. It's going to be cold this week. I think the high tomorrow, well, the high today is like 49, which is what it is right now. No, 50 today. Tomorrow's high is supposed to be 35, and then Tuesday we're supposed to get some sort of snow, rain, wintry mix, and it's just gonna get steadily warmer after that. So I think this is the last like actual snowfall of the year, probably. So, anyways, there's at least something here. I think there's option snapshots right now. Librarian only sells some enchantments in any one biome. Compare if any other villagers are affected. Interesting. Do I even build a... It's raining. Why is it raining? Why is it raining? Do I even build the staircase down? Oh, ad break in 5 minutes. GG. Because this area over here doesn't have an entrance anywhere. And you can't actually get into this bottom section. So if I just did like this, I could just leave that there. If there were a wasp in my bedroom, I would get the heavy rolled up newspaper. But the bee gets a paper towel with a spot of jam on it. Fair enough. Yeah, we don't mess with wasps. We definitely don't mess with yellow jackets. Ever since getting our upstairs balcony door fixed, we haven't had any issues with bugs upstairs, which is nice. The issues with bugs are now downstairs. You know, you don't realize this, but until you, like, I don't know, live long enough, I guess, and I haven't lived long enough, slash owned anything long enough, but houses have little tiny holes in them. Like, at least our house has little tiny holes like everywhere. And bugs like to find their ways in, their way in any way that they can imagine. One of those ways is the tiny holes. So we got some like little tiny holes in some of our downstairs area, and I think that's how bugs are getting in. It's kind of wild, to be honest. We have Japanese beetles in the house every year. We had I think it was carpet beetles. I forget what it was downstairs. Just on the edge of one wall. It was carpet something. I forget what the actual name was for it, but you know what? I'm just gonna seal up the bottom here, and then we can always fill it in with something else later, but there's not really a point. There's not really a point to do anything down there, to be honest. And I get the little yellow jackets here in England, not dangerous, but they like to sting people for sport. Like live in a place with almost no dangerous animals. I've only been stung a couple of times in my life, so I don't worry about it too much. The only 2 times I've ever been stung by something were in back-to-back years when I was like 8. There may have been a time afterwards, but like I didn't react to it. I'm thankfully not allergic, so. My mom, unfortunately, is very allergic. So we have to be on the lookout for it normally. I feel like I'm missing some lights. Let me see. I can grab some lanterns. to lie, we did get a hornet in the house once. Yeah, apparently they're not as aggressive as yellow jackets, but at that size I wasn't taking the risk. Yeah. I don't even think about hornets because they always remind me of ground hornets. Ground hornets? I think that's what they're called. Yee. There was a ground hornet nest in our front yard when I was a kid, or side yard. I think it's technically a side yard. Put the bucket over it. Stay away from it, kind of thing. What was I going for? Light. Let there be light. Sure. Lanterns will be fine for now. Just need some temporary lighting. Take you. Just do that. Do that. Just give it a little bit of light in here for now. I got stung on the nose by a red wasp, and that was one of the worst pain I've experienced. Yeah, thankfully my stings were not in a place like that. I had one on a thumb during a recess when I was a kid. I put my hand, I've been playing tag or something, and I sat down on the ground in a field and I put my hand down, and apparently there was a bee on a flower there, and the bee stung me. Poor thing. Because the stinger came out as well. It was in my hand. So, poor thing. That was 1 year, and then the other year was a wasp on the ankle. That was a weird one. Again, recess again. Same place, same playground. But it was as soon as we went out for recess, a wasp flew onto my ankle and just kind of like sat there, and I just stopped. Like, okay, what's it gonna do? Don't move a muscle. And it sat there. It looked at my ankle. It stung my ankle and then flew away. I think the bee sting was the year prior, and so like I already kind of knew what to expect. The ankle wasn't bad though. It didn't even really hurt, to be honest. It was a little ridiculous. It's like, why sting me? That doesn't, like, this doesn't help you. Doesn't make any sense. But hey, I guess if you want to play it that way, sure, go for it. So fun times. Annoying people claim you've antagonized them, but the last one stung me when I was sitting still quietly reading a book. Yeah. Wasps especially. They just sting you for no reason. You came within the vicinity of them and they've decided that you're a threat. I just walked into where their nest was. Yep. I emptied a can of Raid on them. There you go. Wasp sting for spoilers means the ankle wasp and the anti-literature wasp. Yeah. No, I actually wanted to keep this here. Yeah, I think when the wasp stung me on the ankle, I just kind of like, I started walking back inside and I told the teacher, I got stung by a wasp. I'm going to the nurse. I just walked back in. The bee was a much bigger issue, I think, because it like surprised me and it actually hurt. The wasp was just I guess I gotta go deal with this now kind of thing. I remember specifically just thinking like, I guess I'll just walk to the nurse, no biggie. Put some ice on it. I was fine. So I can imagine that wasp thinking, we have a reader here, I'll show up. How dare you read? Oh, not there. Yeah. Always interesting. Hello, friend. You can just walk down these stairs now. Look at us. Just walk down the stairs. So, yeah, that's the only times that I ever ran into those issues. I was pretty lucky as a kid. I didn't have as many like injuries or issues as I think other people did. Like I only broke one bone as a kid. Broke my arm. I was like 7. So I didn't have like significant issues there. So my arm healed pretty quickly. So relatively quickly. Okay, up here. Whoop. Supposed to do that. Oh, then here. Go up, that's right. But yeah, it's getting that time of year where I'm gonna start working outside a little bit more. So I don't know when grass cutting is gonna start. Sometime this month or next month though, probably. The grass should start growing again. Because I think last year it was in April. And even then it was a little, like, that was a little late, I think, from what I would have liked to have started. It's just we weren't living here at that time. So it's just harder to do those kinds of things when you don't live at the place you have to drive over. So depending on what kind of grass you have, it has to be a certain temperature at night for it to start growing. It's been really cold here anyways, so when I looked at our gas and electric bill, the most recent one, it said that for the reporting period that was, I think, through the beginning of February, like February 2nd or 3rd or something, that month period, the average temperature was 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Which is insane. It's really cold. Okay. Any more white? I don't have any more white. I can go get some more white though. Let's get ourselves some more. Any shears? Some shears. You. It was really cold. It was really cold. Would not recommend. But we survived, so. Actually, have quite a few white carpets here. We can just take all these with me. Let's do that. That does prevent it. I was wondering if putting a carpet here preventing you from walking up the stairs, and it makes sense that it does. And then I think here that, so we're good up here. Do that. We'll do this pillar. Let's do that. So, like I was saying, driveway is one of those things that it's been on my mind for a while, because I could see it slowly creeping up, and I'm like, all right, now it's getting warmer. Let me go do something, because the side of the driveway that has dirt and stuff creeping over is also the side leading up to the garage that Emma parks on. And so when she backs out, she's been backing out over it. There's supposed to be a driveway there. So, to be fair, you know, but she kept backing up over it, and I'm like, that's gonna annoy me if it stays like that. So, I don't know what the concrete is. I would be interested to find out what the concrete is, or if it is actually like old asphalt or something. But the more things you find. And the original owner isn't around for us to be able to ask questions to, unfortunately. So you can't like text him and be like, hey, I found this. What is this? Nope. No can do. Time to get food and meds. BRB. Alrighty. See you when you get back. Every time you say my name. Do some stairs. Boop. Like that. I don't really know how I want to do these stairs. Like guardrails on them. I do think that they could use some guardrails. I just don't know what I want to do with that. We might experiment with the stairs in the creative world then today. Get some ideas. I at least want to get this part in, so we have access to every level. Ideally. What is it? We've done 4 now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. This wall's actually really quite easy to maneuver around. And I'm bumping into things, but the wall's not very long. Let me just do that. There we go. Oh, I didn't get the lanterns. This needs light. Let there be light. There. I want to make sure there's at least a decent amount of light in here. Nothing should be spawning here because we just have stairs and carpets, but just to be safe. Here we go. So then down here, But yeah, that's basically been my week. Pretty exhausting. So we're having opportunities like this, right? You just kind of sit back and build something for a couple hours is nice. It's very easy to get trapped in the... I wouldn't say... I was about to say doom and gloom. I don't know if it's necessarily doom and gloom. It's just, you know, stuff going on. This is right, yeah. There we go, and we'll start here. Take the stairs up. This goes here, and I think this one is a stair. Ooh. Put our white carpet down. Looks about right. Do kind of get caught right here. Little caught. Just might need to keep an eye on that. See if there's an easier way to... If we need to remove the upside down stair, maybe. That works. I'll put one of these down here just to get a little more light. So that's 5. We've got 3 more, I think. Sleep time. Hands falling asleep. What's new? This always happens. I don't know if it's the height of my desk or just like how deep the desk is or its lack of depth. It happens more than I would like. You. You need to be chiseled. I could probably tweak my setup and or see if there's a way, like, part of the issue is that the dual monitor arm I have sits on my desk and isn't like attached to the back. We have one. I don't know if I'll take it or if Emma will take it. So that's one thing. And I could get the monitors off of my desk, and so I'd have more room to put my hands. And the second thing is just is my desk too tall? Is I mean, I guess I could technically move it down a little bit. Try 30, see if that helps. The problem with this, and so my, let's see, so this I need to go a little further up then. Desk is a little lower now, but like my arms here are like against the edge of the desk. It'd be better, I think, if I could put my entire arm on the desk. Then I could probably lower it a little further, so my like shoulders aren't up here. But I think that's too tall now. I like it. Where was that before? Yeah. It's hard with a webcam to get like the exact right angle. So, I think here is center. It's weird because of the curved monitor, like the webcam is not center with my monitor. It's actually angled a little bit in order to get it at the right angle for what I want. It works, but do I like keyboard shelves? I got a standing desk so that I could stand with it, but I don't think my setup is tuned in such a way that with cable lengths and stuff where I could actually stand, because it would be nice to be able to stand right now, but I don't think I could. Yeah, always things to improve. I don't spend a lot of time at this desk, but I spend enough where it's worth probably doing something about it. My work desk isn't let's do that. My work desk is not a standing desk, so my other thought was like, well, I swap this out for make this desk my work desk and swap my work desk. My work desk is actually smaller. Funny enough, or it's not as deep. I think it's the same width, but it's not as deep. Ooh. I don't think we're gonna put anything down here, but I'll do the same pattern just in case we do. So we'll do the bop, 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 bop. Pew. Glad I didn't die there. Always good. Okay. Pearls. Really? Thank you. Haha. Be gone. This, I think, is gonna start here. So, yeah, some improvements there. I mean, I've been looking at like a monitor arm for a while, but Emma was supposed to get a new desk. I think she's decided not to do that now. So we were kind of waiting for after she got a new desk, because we were given a monitor arm, a dual monitor arm that you can attach to the desk. Her mom had one for her work setup before she partially retired. We were helping her take her stuff out of her office. It's one of the things that she kept and then just gave to us. So we have one. It's sitting downstairs. I have to figure out if who's gonna get it though. Go. Back with snack and meds. Welcome back. What kind of snack do you have? I assume a yummy one. I feel like that's probably a given though. Okay, I think that's done. That's bothering me a little bit. 19. Whoop. That's better. It was bothering me that my webcam, I looked over and my webcam on the screen was like a few pixels off. The left edge of it was a few pixels off of the day count. It's not, the day count's not centered over it. It's all like left justified, so. Just make sure it's actually left justified. Ad break starting in about 3-ish minutes. Oh, we're already an hour in. GG. Didn't realize we were an hour in. Now you know. I was looking for a second. I didn't see where Bailey went, but she is asleep on the ground. Go. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Go. And then the stairs will be next. Oh, not there. Here. Uh-oh. I fell. Well, it's actually perfect fall time, because... Whoop! Supposed to do this next. I heard a gas sound. I'm like, where? I'm not in the nether, and it's just a happy guest. Forgot we had one of those. It's taking over me. Come with me. Let's place down these blocks. Like a Minecraft version of this song. Do that. Okay. And let's do that. That. Yep. And then the last tower is here. How do we want to do this? Because this is supposed to be like this. And the edges are like this. Probably here? would go down. Maybe? Doesn't feel quite right though. Hey Diagonal, how's it going? Sorry, I paused because I was about to sneeze, and then I didn't sneeze. It's fine. It's fine. So if we do that, it's supposed to be pillar in the middle. We should start like right here. Well, ad break. Let's do that. Okay. So here's what I would normally do. Do that for now. Actually, only need like 2 of those. I'm wondering if I make this a trap door. You know? Let's see. I could do this. Do that. Go. Connecting stairs is often frustrating. Yeah, especially when those stairs go are 1, different from what you've already planned for, but 2, go down. So we made a ladder here. The other thing we could do is put a ladder here instead of on the front. So we do that. I do. Let's go to sleep. Could put a ladder on the backside and then connect those to the existing stairs pretty easily. About judiciously placing landings or slab stairs? Interesting, maybe. I wasn't thinking about slabs. But I can. So typically our stairs start here. I think I'll this way. Just gonna put these in to start so we know where these go. He's gonna go up here, and then we're gonna have a whole bunch of you. You go here. Stuff like that. Here we could put a ladder. Could also start on this side. So the other thought would be this. this does what I want it to do, though. Because we're not going to be able to get out of here then. Let's not get out of there. This will go this way though, so we could do this. Let's see. I like the use of the deep slate tiles going down, to be honest. And then we use deep slate tiles on the floor. Do that here. Deep slate tiles. Deep slate tile stairs. Cool. Not what I wanted, but I guess that works. Let's do that. If I were to do, yeah, do that. Maybe do no, that, and then I think that could work. Just gives us the room to be able to go up and down here. Changes slightly to match what's down here. If I were to then potentially make this a upside down stair. I wonder. That works. What's in the walls down here? So if we did that, something. It's a little cramped down here. Mostly because this was supposed to be too wide here. This is supposed to go back a little bit. All right, let me do this, I think. Extend this back one. So actually we did that. I'm gonna get my shovel and do this. almost feel like I want to start doing the quartz down here. Like quartz right there. And this, I think, could be that, maybe? Let's just do that real quick. Just get rid of this. Just get rid of it. Give myself a little more space. Yeah, let's get ourselves some quartz. Is it in here? There was quartz up there, but it wasn't the pillar quartz. Is it over here, maybe? Oh, and you know what? It's probably up a level or two. There is some quartz stairs and stuff there. Okay, I think it's up here. Is there some reason the stair isn't going around the same pillar like the others? Maybe in the opposite direction around? Did I just phase through that? Oh no. How do I phase out of here? The staircase going up is on the one side. So go over here. The staircase going up is on this side. I could move that over here potentially. It would be a reversal of the way I've done it with some of the other towers, but we could do that. On this side, we're trying to connect up to this staircase, and that's the difficult part, is that this staircase already existed. We have our shulker box unloader right here. So we'd have to change the orientation of this or of these stairs, which I could do. I could just do this the other way. That's what's making this so difficult. Because if I did this the other way and just went down here, we could connect up to here perfectly. This is where I was thinking about a ladder earlier, because the ladder would remove a lot of this. You just go straight up or down. But I don't know what I want. And now I was gonna go for quartz. Which I think was on this level. So finding what the right solution is given the parameters that we're starting with. Endstone. I think quartz is the next level. That's bone blocks, I think, here. Yeah, that's bone blocks. I think this is quartz. Quartz bricks. Smooth quartz. Block of quartz. Quartz pillars. I think it's up here. Yeah, we go up here. The labyrinth. I'm also thinking about what if I do this and knock all this down a level. What does that do? Because I really like the double staircase here. Is kind of my issue. Like, I really like having this here. I don't know what this does for me right here, but big blocks of stuff there. Just like having this out of the way. Let's see. Could even do, let's see. Let me try to engineer this the other way, maybe. If I were to go this way, what would I do? Could I just have a staircase here? I got rid of this and just did that. And then on this side, yeah, it would make this a, you know, a very unique staircase, but if we did this instead, I went up on this side and went down on the other side, I think this would function better, at the very least. Because then we could walk down. I do this. Walk down here. That would be fine. Let's do that. And all this space back here could just get filled in. Well, right here we probably want to do... I don't know what I want to do here. Could do tiles. There's a lot of tiles. Or we do... pillar. 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 We can do tiles back here. Like that. I see what I did in the floor there. Okay. Just do that, and we'll do pillar. That probably. Well, I guess here we could also just do that. It's probably actually better. And then this can be that. Nope, we're gonna do that, I think. Do that. The lamp's in the corner for now. It's not bad. Round that off. That goes there. I think this is gonna come all the way down. Do that. Yeah, that's good. It's at least better. I think here might actually want you though. Let's see. Don't like that. Like that better. Like that. Mm-hmm. So this becomes that. I think we've got some stairs you can place here. Guess I could do that as well. Just do that all the way around. Places that are overhanging, yep. So if I step back, walk up, enter, that's gonna be on that side now. That'll be interesting. We walk in. I'm gonna place these stairs in. Just makes this tower a little unique. Something like that. Okay. Walk down here. Again, we walk right into here. Got a staircase upwards. Opposite side from what we expect, but that's fine. We've got our staircase here. No, we could actually here do this. And then actually I would want to do that, I think. Could do this instead of this. I like the stair though. Even if the stair was like that. But we'll keep the stair. Technically you can go down both ways. Make your way down. I'm gonna put you here for now. Make your way down. Like that. No, that's fine. And then you are at the shulker box unloader here. And then this is a staircase that gets you to the top of the storage system. So we can do maintenance and stuff up here. And this takes you down to the actual storage system. I don't particularly like how this setup is, personally. It's because in order to get the extra shulker box, I have to reach down into here, which isn't particularly wonderful. And that goes into there. Thing I could do is replace this. Take you out. And you. I could do this. It's a little weird, but I could do that. And anything that goes in here, it's going to here. I can block this off. Maybe do some tile stairs like that. It's at least a little better. It's at least a little better. Ad break in 5 minutes. FYI. can also potentially do... No, I cannot do that. That looks ugly. We'll just do that. Now we just come down here, grab those. Cool. Okay, so I think this can just be a block. In terms of quartz, I think we can go across here and be fine. Wanted to do, did we do anything in the ceiling? Yeah, that's all that. Okay. Wanted to do this. What is this? Do a pillar there. Do a pillar there. And then we can do block. Potentially. Or we do this. Might do this instead. If I do this and I get rid of this, do some tiles there. It looks a little weird, but actually that looks a lot weird. I think this needs to go here. If we just did that. Yep, that's better, for sure. Not perfect, but better. And these all need to be tile. So get some more tile. A stack of tile blocks there. Walk down here. At least, what does this go to? Nothing. Okay. So like, hopefully that's not important for something. That's good. This looks a little more complete now. This part is still funky. Like, I'm wondering if we just like get rid of this entirely. You know? Just do that. Similarly here. This all looks a little weird. Or I do that. Nope. See, this part's okay over here. Like, I'm not mad about this. This is already kind of a funky space right here. Don't like that. Hey, Breezy, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. The best I might be able to do here, I think, is this. We're gonna do that as well. Keep it consistent. It still feels a little funky over here, but it's not as bad. Who is that on your screen? It's an imposter. Wi-Fi is actually taking a break for today. This is his clone, Blackwater. He taught his clone how to smile too. It's crazy. Very realistic. Trying to remember what I was trying to get. Welcome back from anyone who had an ad break. Hopefully you had a good one. Or actually, not welcome back. Ad break has just started. Enjoy your ad break. But most of you probably don't aren't getting one right now. True, true, true. Smile? Who does that? Come on now. That's a lot of effort. My brain's mush, okay? A nice pile of mush. There we go. There's a decent flow here. Again, it's not perfect, but it's better than what it would be if I tried the other way. I ran out of stairs. And I think now the ad break's over. Welcome back. Potentially. For those of you who had an ad. Hopefully you had a good ad. Hopefully it was like a McDonald's ad or something. And yummy. McDonald's I guess isn't that yummy. It's okay. Could be better. Do that, and we go down here. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. That is all of the staircases with stairs in them. It's not that they're actually complete, but VIP should be immune from ads, just saying. You can petition Twitch for that if you'd like. Yum. But that is all Twitch. Vroom, vroom. Let's put some of this stuff away. I think the next thing I want to do, I talked about a little bit earlier that I wanted to do a better job with the staircases. I think we're gonna pause what we were doing and go redesign those a little bit. I think is what's gonna happen. Or add stuff to the design. We're not gonna necessarily redesign them. Let's do that. And we'll put you, actually, quartz can go in here. I can't reach it. There was a I've changed the redemption, I believe. It's called reveal the room now instead of vacuum. So the vacuuming is optional, as in like specify in it what you want kind of thing. But yes, that was redeemed today. Where is Emma? Around. Somewhere around the house. Not here. I do have Bailey with me though. She's in her bed next to my desk. Alright, so I wanted to go here. Played 90 hours in 2 weeks. Nice. Stardew. I haven't played Stardew since the last time we streamed it. Oh man. Does sound pretty fun though. You played as many hours as Stardew? Well, almost as many as I worked. The last 2 weeks. I mentioned at the start of the stream I worked. I didn't stream Wednesday because I had a lot of work stuff going on. And the last 2 weeks I've worked about 18.5 hours of overtime. So beyond 80 hours. So I worked almost 100 hours in the last 2 weeks. For better or for worse. Some people I work with, that's pretty normal. But for me, that's not normal. I don't know what I want to do for this interior. Go. Maybe I want to do that. Could do something like that. I think I want to do that. It's very gray in here. We all know you're not normal anyways, Choo. Oh, go enjoy your food. Thanks for stopping in, Breezy. I appreciate it. Enjoy, enjoy. Let's see. I did that. That. I can't go up here anymore then if I do that. So I could do that instead. do that, I think. I like these filled in a little more. The question down here is gonna be, let's see, if we can maneuver around. Let's do that. Right, can I still like move through here? Let's do that. See, like here we're probably gonna have to start. How did I do this before? Gonna have to start, I think, here, here, and go up. Same here, and go up. Versus being able to just do this. Go. Hang some lanterns. That makes it a little better. Yeah, we can still maneuver around here. Can maybe mix some of the cracked in here as well. As part of it. Something like that, I think. Yeah, what will probably make the biggest difference is if we changed out the stairs being used. Like if we did kind of like a wooden stair, maybe. That might help. Wooden stairs probably better, huh? I don't know. It's a little better. But I feel like if we do that, do orange, I think. Like we need to do a better job with like the carpet here. Don't even know if an orange is correct, but something like that. Something like that. That also works. Whoop. Do that. I don't know if I'm satisfied with the oak stairs though. Like I almost want to do. Did we use jungle in this build? Is that something else? No, we just used oak. We used jungle here. Which is nice, but I think this is gonna end up being oak. I don't know, the jungle's pretty good. Oh, we went up here. Because the other thing we could try is like some jungle stairs. If we're gonna use jungle other places. Can at least give it a go here. I think jungle is gonna be too different. I will say. It's okay. But I prefer, I think, like, a spruce, I think, would be really good. Potentially. You know what we could do? Let's see, if we try spruce. Spruce is fine. I mean, that would work. And if I were to turn on the shaders. Shaders looks pretty good. Very nice. Or for trying different wood types now. What would make a lot more sense would be birch, because we are in a forest. And I do with these builds try to make it, you know, make sense. Brighten it up like that. I do love me some birch. We turn the shaders on. I actually quite like that. That's good. We can do birch then. Liven it up in the inside. Some orange carpets, some birch, fill in the interiors. I like this. We don't necessarily need the floor patterns anymore either. We're gonna cover everything up with carpets anyways. Yeah, I think the birch works pretty well. Do this instead, maybe? I think that's quite right. I'm missing something here. I could do a carpet. Just do like a dark gray carpet. Yeah, I'll probably just do that. Maybe nothing spawns there. Let's do that. Nice. I like it. I think we'll still do the cracked as well. we'll be able to walk inside, and we'll have all the staircases actually decorated inside, which is nice. It's one of those things I typically don't get to in builds, so. All right, folks. It's been just about 2 hours. We're 2 minutes shy of 2 hours. But I think I am going to wrap it up there for today. So hopefully you all enjoyed. As per usual, the whole VOD will go, it's either on Twitch or it'll go over on YouTube as well. So if you've missed any part of it, you want to get caught up, it will be over there. I'm hoping to get back to the Wednesday streams again. It's been a rough few weeks in terms of getting stuff done during the week, but I'm glad we've been able to keep these Sunday streams pretty consistent. That's always good. The Sunday streams are kind of the foundation of a lot of the streaming. So I'm happy that we're able to keep that going. But yeah, thanks for being here, everyone. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you all enjoyed. As per usual, the links that you want to know, the Discord, the YouTubes, the following on Twitch, those are the 3 places to be. You're more than welcome to, if you haven't already, check all those things out. Social, Discord, archive. Those are in chat in case you haven't seen them yet. Like I said, this stream VOD will get posted over on the archive channel, because after a while Twitch ends up getting rid of them, and I like to keep them someplace where I can look at them years down the line. So a lot of content, but otherwise, if you're curious, feel free to check that out. But yep, we're gonna wrap up here for today. I will be back either Wednesday or Sunday. A lot of you guys are only the Sunday stream people, so if you don't catch the Wednesday streams, I will see you all on Sunday. So take care, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Bye.